I've been very excited about the internet as a platform for startups for several different reasons, not the least of which is there's a whole lot of facility already in place. So that if a startup is, let us say, service-oriented or product-oriented in the software sense, you have a huge platform and a gigantic global market to attend to, as opposed to having necessarily to start out very domestically. This, by the way, has turned out to be very important in the developing world because in those parts of the world where the internet has not yet penetrated deeply, they still have access to markets outside that are more deeply penetrated, like here in the UK. So this startup environment in the online world is so much more facilitated than any other environment that I can think of. That when we watch these 10,000 kids out here inventing new ideas for applications, some of them are going to turn into real businesses. And I might point out to you that this is September 4th, 2013. My company, Google, was started in 1998, exactly 15 years ago. And it started out with two guys in graduate school with borrowed equipment deciding they were going to index the entire World Wide Web. Totally crazy idea. Well, they did it. They did it really well. And of course, this has turned into a very, very successful company. Not all startups are going to do as well as Google necessarily, but the platforms are there. Now, the thing that's really important in the UK, in addition to that platform, is getting access to capital and dealing with in vibrant stock markets so that they can do an IPO when they need significant cash in order to grow. So those two things are very important. They need to have access to well-educated people. And I think we have the university system here in the UK that is producing not just technologists, but business people, but economists, but, CPAs and so on. All of which you need, salespeople, marketing, in order to have successful businesses. So you've got a lot of ingredients here to kind of make a Silicon Valley-like effect. It is very important, however, that you accept the possibility of failure. This is a European problem. In the Silicon Valley, failure is a mark of experience. In Europe, failure is a mark of cane on your forehead. We need to change that. It's not that failing all the time is good, but some failures are often not your fault. And so we need to help encourage the business environment to accept this theory that some failure is to be expected.